Greetings, audience, and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. I know you're probably asking, Trico, where have you been? Why haven't the hardcore videos been coming out? You know that I enjoy that series, right? Well, as it turns out, I never actually meant to stay away from it this long. I was actually, at the end of the last video, which was the hardcore number 9 bonus footage video, I actually intended to, I did intend to continue recording after that in 1.4, but as it turns out, a bunch of things got in the way. For example, my Landa World Tour, which just got recently released on YouTube as well as Rumble, for my Minecraft Survival World. That's something that a project that I've been working on for some time. So a lot of my effort has been put into developing that. I also have to. I had to record some Dark Souls, which I've since taken a break from recording or playing as of now. But there's that got in the way. And well, as it turns out, 1.4 was not the first version that I played. It was a version that I don't even remember. I can't remember if it's 1.0, I can't remember if it's 1.1 or the one that you see here, 1.2, but I've chosen 1.2.5 because it's the last version that I remember the creative mode inventory not being organized. Like, it was just one single list that you had to scroll down in creative mode, and like that's the very first one that I remember, and it didn't really have a whole lot of stuff in it. I might have confused there being witches and swamp huts and stuff, and obviously there's a swamp hut that's in my world, and I've since converted it. So some things might be a little different, but hopefully that's not too big of an issue for those of you watching, because I know that some of you might be saying, oh, well, you switched over from 1.4 to now, and now you've downgraded it? Like, who the heck does that? Well, I do, and you know what? You have no choice. You have no say in the matter. Anyway, so I'm just going to be going in here, and I tested it out just to make sure that things aren't too broken yesterday. I actually spawned in the floor over here, so I had to jump, and I started taking damage, so that's why. But yeah, things were just as we left off. I came out of that cave that's like, I think it's, I don't know if it's north. I don't know if you would call that north, but there was a little peninsula or a beach on that side. So this time the objective is to, well, honestly, probably try to get some food. I don't think that I really have that much food, so I'm gonna have to go some hunting. So once again, although the version has changed, the threat has not, and well, I can still die from mobs. I think the only major difference between this version and 1.4 comes down to the mobs themselves, and the main difference being that some of the mobs, or most of the mobs, maybe every mob, does not spawn with armor anymore. So I did not change it to 1.2 because it's because of that. I swear, I mean, it's not like the threat has gone away, you know. So there is a reason why I changed it to 1.2.5. I really cannot remember the version that I started with all those years back, but what I do know is that the creative mode inventory was one single list of stuff, and I'm gonna get lost around here if I keep walking around too long, so I'll try not to stay here. But what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to hunt for some. I'm gonna try to hunt for some food. Man, this is a ravine. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Wow, man. I mean, I know that if you walk around in Landa for a bit. Also, if you're just joining me for the first time, hi, because I am planning on taking a slightly new format with this version. I don't know if I'm going to call it chapters or part 2 or something like that. Whatever I'm going to call it, maybe a remix or something. But if you're just joining us for the series and you've never seen the last stuff, it does exist, but you're not required to watch it. I mean, it's just It's not like it really makes a difference, but there is some interesting stuff that happened in it, so you could watch it if you want. But if you're just if you're just joining us for the first time, it is a fresh start. Okay, I'm not really finding any pigs. I'd like to find something to kill so that, because I really desperately need some food. I don't want to wander too far away from my house, but I mean, I've kind of already walked all this way. There's a little cave over here. Yeah, I do have to be careful because I do only have one life in this world, and once I die, I have no idea if I'm gonna spectate. Sorry if you hear me sniffling, it's my allergies. So, I might even sneeze during the video. Okay, so as far as I know, we haven't really explored around here, and man, I'm really tempted to just increase my fog distance. Oh, there's sugarcane. What's up, sugarcane? Would you look at that? Yeah, there's a witch hut, or a swamp hut rather, that's somewhere around here, and that spawned in 1.4 because of the addition of, I think, what they call a pretty scary update. So, there's a mushroom over here. Yeah, it spawned around here, and that was as a result of the 1.4 update, but I mean, because I downgraded the versions, the witch mob no longer exists here. So, yeah, and I'm not really sure what the time is. I probably should have brought my bed. I really didn't think this through. Hopefully we can make it back in time, but I'm just gonna grab this coal while I'm here, even though I feel like I have enough materials, but oh god, I think I might have to spend the night here. It's fine. I just have to live. Okay. Yeah, let's head back, because what I want to do is I really want to spend the rest of this video hunting for animals, and mostly nothing but hunting for animals. I would assume that this is the right direction, because I came from this way somewhere. Okay, let's just quit my weapon. God. I mean, once again, the threat hasn't gone away, so although enemies will not spawn with armor, and also apparently the wither is not in this update here, but there's a lot of stuff that that showed up in the later versions. For example, I think past 1.2, which is 1.3, they added villager? No, they've added emeralds and emerald blocks and a bunch of other stuff there, but we're not really going to be making use of that, just because I don't really care that much too, and also, well, even if there's a village nearby, it's not like I'm really gonna, I highly doubt I'm really gonna make use of it, because I never really intended for the hardcore playthrough to be, to last too long. I just wanted it to be mainly focused on my explorations and adventures as, you know, a Minecraft player, just traveling back in time to the earliest versions. Unfortunately, I can't remember which version it is, so you'll just have to bear with me. So, right now my plan is to just go into bed, and we're gonna go hunting for some pigs or something. Now, I came from, I believe, that direction, so, or is it this direction? I can't remember. I really can't remember. It might have been, okay, well, I think the one place that we haven't gone to is behind the house, and there's a creeper. Oh boy. Or should I say, oh man! Okay. Did that pretty well. I still gotta look out for mobs, because the mob spawning is a little different. Now, I think in the older versions, they don't despawn as quickly or something. Like if you don't touch the bed quickly enough, they spawn a bunch of them, and that's really annoying. Okay, so I haven't went behind the house. Now I did leave some pigs. Oh god. Hey buddy, what's up? You want to kill me? Okay, you honestly I should probably kill it. Oh god, okay. There we go. Alright, we handled that pretty well. Yeah, I don't want to die on the first video that I come back, otherwise I'm not going to be able to turn this into a series. So I wanted to leave these pigs here so that I can breed them, but I mean, I honestly feel like there's plenty around here. It's just that, you know, I need to make sure I have some food on my person. Now I do have a farm that's out there, that's a wheat farm, and one of the things that were added in 1.4 was the addition of new provisions, so potatoes, carrots, and all that stuff would have made my adventures a little easier, but because I downgraded this version, that's not really gonna be the case anymore. So if I had any potatoes, well, it's gone now. If I had any carrots, it's gone now. But the good news is we still have other sources like wheat and pretty much pigs and everything. Once again, the version that I got was cracked back in 2014, and it might have been it could have been 1.1, it could have been 1.0, 1.2. Again, I don't really remember. I guess I could stop saying that now. I mean, anyway, turns out there's a lot of pigs around here. I'm not sure how different the mob spawning is from beta, but all I know is that there were a bunch of mobs that... Oh, actually, that one didn't drop any meat. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I was gonna leave these mobs so that I could breed them, but apparently there's... Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot around here. Yeah, there's a lot. And while I don't have any intentions to make a farm, I mean, I could come back here. Okay. Alright, I think I have a... Well, I mean, I guess you could... I guess I can't say I have too much meat. I mean, it's not really accurate. Also, one of the things that I learned from playing the older versions is if you hold down the buttons to move and then you exit the inventory, your character actually doesn't move. So like right now I'm holding W and A, and whenever I press A it just does that. It's kind of weird, but I'm still holding W. It's a weird thing. So alright, I'm just gonna put a sign. Well, actually I have a sign over here. I could have just done that, but anyway. Yeah, there's a lot of pigs around here. Also, man, check out this water. Like, oh, okay, that was a lightning bug. I thought that was just water being water. Okay. Yo, that's a lot of... Okay, we'll probably come back here. But yeah, if you're just joining us for the first time, the goal of this hardcore playthrough is not to fight the Ender Dragon. I think I made that pretty clear. Number one, I don't really have to, and two, you don't have to either. But also three, well, it's just not really a requirement of playing Minecraft. I mean, a lot of there's this cultural barrier, I guess. I don't know if that's the right term, where people feel like you need to defeat the Ender Dragon, and it's really not something that you have to. I mean, I did make a video recently where I went to the end and I did fight the dragon in Londa, so you can go and check that out. And that was the first time that I ever did that in survival mode, by the way, and also in hard mode. And it was something. It was holy crap, it was something. And even then I was aware that it wasn't really something that I needed to do, because the whole point of the game is not, well, go to the Nether and fight the dragon. I mean, that's just... I mean, a lot of people don't really know this, but the end of Minecraft is not... It's more of a biome and a conclusion more than anything. Like, it's just a goal, but it's not really a requirement. It's not... The point of the game is not fight the dragon, because if it was fight the dragon, well, you know, like other people, I haven't really been playing the game properly that much anyway. So, I guess if that's the point of the game, I just hadn't been... I hadn't been accomplishing the point of it for about 10 years, because that's... or 9 years, I guess. And so, well, I mean, that's just the end of my story. Ran out of words to say, or things to say.